Hi, everybody. Welcome again to my virtual campfire where we sit around and solve all the world's problems, or at least we talk about some of the problems and hopefully a solution or two. The purpose of this channel is to hopefully help you to think, expand your mind, expand your knowledge, and create friendships with other people. I do want to ask that you could help me, you could help the channel by dropping a comment down below. And specifically, as I read comments, I do every single day. Many people ask the same question over and over. They may ask about, where do you get your shirts, Wingman? If you can help others by responding to comments that you see, I would invite you to do that. It helps with the algorithm, and that will, of course, help the channel and help whoever has a question. So thank you in advance for that. Today, I'm going to follow up on what I talked about yesterday. I'm going to tell you a story about 480 bags. What the heck is that about? And then I've got an announcement to make here at the end of the video. So yesterday we talked about, I was sitting around, I watched a TV show called Hoarders, and it caused me to think, as I usually do. And I talked about these people, and not just the people that are hoarders, but we are all sort of hoarders in our own way. That if we want to change, the first thing we have to do is to see we have a problem and we have to want to change. But what I didn't talk about, the most important element, you can want to, you can plan on how you're going to change. But if you don't do it, if you don't take action, and I mean unstoppable, Rocky Balboa, get up off the mat, no matter what action, you will not reach your goal, whether it is to unclutter your house or to make a lot of money or be a success in anything. You've got to take the blows and get up no matter what and be unstoppable. A story, I've shared this before, but years ago, I was on the Purina Mills pro team, if you will, when I was doing TV outdoor shows. And they had introduced this new deer feed. And they came in 50-pound bags, and it was little pellets, kind of, like dry dog food, except it was alfalfa and all kinds of stuff. So I would get this feed, and they wanted me to test it on the ranch, which I did. And so on a pallet of those 50-pound bags, each pallet weighed 2,000 pounds. I'll put it to you that way. And there were 40 bags of that heavy feed, 50 pounds apiece, on a pallet. And I had a scheduled delivery of 12 pallets. 12 times 40 is 480. Follow me here. And it was supposed to be delivered by an 18-wheeler, supposed to be in the middle of the afternoon one day, a couple of days in the future. But man, we had rain coming. And I got to have this feed to feed the animals. And so I got my wife, and together we got three more people that were going to come and help me move 480 bags of feed from the pallets into our little barn where it would be protected from the rain. And so it came time. Well, the guy called up with the truck. Naturally, he was late, and the storms are coming in, and I'm waiting for my people to show up, my helpers. They don't show up. It's getting closer and closer. And also my wife goes, well, don't panic. She said, when the truck gets here, well, the truck got there. And all I could see was 480 bags of this stuff that's going to be ruined when the torrential downpour comes. And these people that gave me their word that they were going to show up didn't show up. Whatever their story was, it didn't matter to me, and it didn't matter to the feed, and it didn't matter to the deer. It just mattered to them. And I'm tying this back down. You've got to, no matter what, do what you say you're going to do if you want to be a success or not. If you don't want to, that's fine too. So what did I do? My wife says, well, don't you have those big tarps? You can cover those things up and we'll get the help in the morning, get the help. I said, no, I'm doing it myself. But why? I said, because I'm going to do it myself. I'm not going to let those idiots, those people with no integrity to follow through, even call and tell me, say, I can't show up. I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to let the rain win. I'm not going to let anybody win. I'm going to do it. And I don't have a very good bag, but I moved in just a couple of hours, 480 bags at 50 pounds a bag. And I'm not the biggest, strongest guy around, but I moved it, by God. I moved it no matter what. And you know what? I felt really good about it. The rain came, pallets got wet, but there's nothing on them. The next day, guess what? Those guys showed up and I did it. Oh, okay. They didn't even apologize. The reason I tell that story is I'm proud of that. Did I enjoy it at the time? Hell no, I did not enjoy it. It was bad. frustrating. My back hurt for days. I lived on Advil, but I got it done. If you want to be a success at anything in life, including being a good RVer, you have to want to do it and do it no matter what. Be consumed about it. When I was a little boy, I was consumed with nature and the outdoors and camping and Boy Scouts and fishing and all kinds of things outdoor related. If my father would have said, "You can never do that," guess what? Sorry, Dad, I'm going to do it anyway. When you want to do something so badly, did you ever have something that you wanted to do so badly that nothing was going to get in the way of it? Nothing. My wife, it was horses when she was a little girl. You know, I think horses are pretty cool. It took me a while to understand horses, but she loved them. Her family didn't have a lot of money, but when she went to a barn one time with somebody and she smelled the horse poop and just saw it, she was just enamored. And so she talked to her parents, "Can I take some riding lessons?" "Well, you don't have a horse." "Well, I want to take riding lessons." So she did, and she became addicted to the smell, the entire experience of horses. Nothing was going to stop her. Nothing, and nothing did stop her. She worked and got a cheap little horse that was her horse, and she loved it. What do you love? Do you see the analogy here? If you don't love something, you are not going to be very good at it. Yeah, you may get by. You love your job. You love your career. You love your family. You will put the time and you will do it no matter what. When you get knocked down, it happens to me all the time. Literally every couple of days, somebody disappoints me. They don't follow through. They don't keep their word. And it pisses me off. My wife says, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'm going to move 480 bags. Get out of my way." "Ooh, I will." And I do it no matter what. That's the way I built a TV show and a radio show and a ranch and a campground. I found people that would do it no matter what. So I'm hopeful that this sort of closes the loop from yesterday's video. I'm going to give you the big announcement here in just a bit. Let me know if there's anything in your life that you wanted no matter what. You're going to do it. Whether it's be the best free throw shooter, you're going to be a tennis player, you're going to learn to sew or can or grow a garden. What did you want? Maybe what do you want? Do you have a purpose now? Something that just eats you up inside, that it's not work. Was it work when I was moving 480 bags? Yes, but the pride that came after I did it. The rain wasn't going to get me down. The guys that failed to show up wasn't going to get me down. I'm going to win. I may have a broken back. I will be griping for days, but I will never let somebody like that beat me. And in the RV world, I see too many people are willing to give up. Just give up. Something broke. I don't know what to do. Well, man, you're not going to be a very good RVer. You're not going to be a happy RVer. It's because you don't want it bad enough. If you want it bad enough, you will figure out a way to do it. You will maintain your RV. There's a guy that, if you're watching right now, one of my subscribers, somebody around this virtual campfire, Tommy T is his name. I don't know Tommy T except through this campfire conversation. Tommy T has a beautiful, well-maintained, well-kept, gorgeous motorhome. He does. He doesn't use it nearly as much as he would like to, except he's in it every week, doing something. He's moving his 480 bags because it gives him that sense of pride, and he wants to do it. It makes life so much sweeter when you have a purpose. Sorry, Tommy T, I had to tell on you, but I respect you very, very much. Okay, the announcement is we're getting ready to start a new channel here on YouTube, a separate channel, and it is only. Let me just say this: I've asked a lot about this recently, about what do you think about these RV walk-around videos, these walkthrough videos. There are some channels out there that are excellent at doing these walk-around videos, and a lot of channels are not so much. And most dealers will have somebody out in the, they'll go do some videos. But if you want to watch and learn about a Grand Design Solitude, or you want to learn about a, I don't know, road trek or whatever, you got to poke around and look all over the place. And I'm like, wait a minute. Every one of the RV dealers that I do business with, I trust. Whether they're selling new or used, I trust these people. And they sell all different kinds, all different brands of RVs. And wait a minute. What if I had a channel that only they contributed to, where I take their videos and we package them and we have it in one place where anybody that goes, if you don't want to go there, that's fine. But if you go there, you know, those people will take care of you because you can watch a great video and the dealer could screw you. My dealers aren't going to do that. If you see a unit, it's more than just looking at a unit. It's listen to the attitude of the people that are doing these videos. You'll find out who you want to do business with, who you like listening to, and you'll be able to do your homework. So that's what we're doing. We're putting this channel together, and it's going to be a composition of all these different dealers. I mean, think about it. You've got Cheyenne Camping Center and Berryland, and you know, you've got these different dealers around the country. They're going to be competing for your business instead of just one big giant dealer that's go, let's go out and have the guy do all these, but the money always comes to us. I want there to be friendly, honest competition among good, honest people. And that's what this channel is going to be about. So I want to play this audio here real quick. I've got a 24-hour voicemail. If you've not called lately, I welcome your voicemail messages. You got a good experience, a bad experience, and here's a good one just came in.
Marilyn Henry. I'm from Texas. I bought my RV in New Braunfels at the PPNL, and it was a great experience. All the staff was very friendly and very helpful, and even I went there a couple of times, and each time they were all very accommodating and very helpful. So I would highly recommend.
That was just a short little message that I appreciate. I know that my companies that I work with, that I do consulting work with, it makes them feel good. It incentivizes them to continue to do a good job. If you're having a situation, a problem with your RV or your RV dealer or your RV manufacturer, or you have an experience to share like Marilyn did there, I want to hear from you. I will try and help you. I have received a couple of extremely long voicemail messages that are just sad beyond words, and I can't even get into them. It starts out as, well, there's just a little problem, and it grows into this monstrosity. That's why I say, please slow down and take your time. Have a healthy case of skepticism, a dose of skepticism with everything that you look at, including the dealers that I recommend you contact. You've got to slow down, be thoughtful, don't be gullible. And again, don't do anything if you're not going to do it completely. Move your 480 bags. Many of the people watching this channel, I love you guys because you've got your metaphor and you are tenacious. The dealers that I work with, I get phone calls often from the dealers saying, man, you got some smart people. When they come in here and they want to buy an RV, they say, well, the Wingman said this, and we don't want to do that. Tell us about such and such. They are well equipped. So thank you for joining me today. I am most grateful if you would, as I requested earlier in the video, if you see a comment down below and you can help someone, please help them. We don't all have to share the same views and opinions on everything, but I think that there is a spirit of I don't know, cooperation, understanding here, even with people that we may have strong disagreements with. So thank you again for watching. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice. And don't leave your good manners at home. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.